I was born weak, scared, bullied, abused. That kid, he quit every time life got loud. Every time the heat turned up, he ran. That kid was me, David Goggins. And I'm telling you right now, he had to die so I could live. You think this world is gonna hand you a damn thing? Hell no, it's coming to take everything from you. And if you're not ready to fight tooth and nail, if you're not ready to bleed, suffer, crawl, and claw your way through the darkness, you're done. You want sympathy? Go find it somewhere else. This ain't a safe space. This is hell week for your mind. And you better learn to love the pain, because pain is the only teacher that tells the truth. I didn't have a coach, no mentor, no silver spoon. I had trauma, I had shame, I had a mountain of failure stacked on my back, and I carried it. Every damn day. People ask me, how'd you change? I didn't change. I built a savage in the dark. I stopped lying to myself. I looked in the mirror and said, you are the problem, and you are the solution. The world doesn't care what happened to you. Your excuses won't stop the clock. So I started training, not just my body, my mind. I built a mental lab, a place where I dissected every thought, every insecurity, every lie I told myself. I studied me, and I went to war with that weak voice inside. You need to go there too. Every time I did something that sucked, I got sharper. I got stronger. The lab ain't pretty, but it's where warriors are born. You think trauma gives you an excuse? Bullshit. It gives you fuel. You dig that pain up. You dissect it, you own it, and then you weaponize it. I went into the archives of my life, dug up every failure, every lie, every weakness, and I used it. That's the cookie jar. You don't run from pain, you catalog that because when you hit the wall, when your legs give out, when your mind screams, stop, you open that jar and you remember who the feck you are. Let me take you back. I was in SEAL training, cold as hell. My legs were locking up. I had massive blisters that felt like they were gonna pop with every step. Guys were quitting left and right. You could see it in their faces. Defeat. And I was almost there too. My mind told me, just ring the bell. You've already proved enough. But I didn't listen. I reached into the cookie jar. I remembered the time I ran a 100-mile race on broken feet. I remembered failing the ASVAB over and over and grinding through those damn books with no tutor, no help, just sheer obsession. I remembered growing up scared in a house filled with violence. I remembered surviving. And then something clicked. My body didn't change, but my mind did. I started smiling while they were crying. That pain became my fuel. That cold became my armor. That's what the cookie jar is about. It ain't just some warm and fuzzy memory, it's war trophies. It's the stuff that should have taken you out but didn't. And you carry it, you use it. You remember running on broken legs. You remember getting back up after getting knocked out. You remember every mile, every beatdown, every no you turned into a fuck yes. There was another time I was alone in my apartment, broke as hell, working night shifts at a pest control company. My body was wrecked, mind numb, no dream in sight. I'd come home and do push-ups until I collapsed, just to prove to myself I was still in the fight. My fridge was empty, my soul was dry. But I'd go to the cookie jar, grab a moment where I'd been through worse, and suddenly I had one more round in me. You think you can't go further? You're wrong. You just forgot what you've already been through. That's what the cookie jar's for. You use that SHT, you eat that pain, and you keep going. The cookie jar is the voice that says, you've been here before, worse even, and you didn't fold then. So stop whining. Stop acting like you ain't built for this. You are. You've survived storms. You've walked through hell, and you're still standing. So open the damn jar, take a bite of your own resilience and move. Use that SHT. Fuel up. Stay dangerous. Stay hard. Every morning I get up and do what sucks. Not because I'm motivated. Fuck motivation. That shit comes and goes. I do it because it's who I am now. This is what we do. I've run on broken feet. I've trained through hell. I've bled, puked, blacked out, and still got back up. Why? Because pain is a part of me. It's not the enemy. It's my fucking compass. You want to find out who you are? Go do something that makes your body scream. Go until your brain starts throwing excuses at you like hailstones. And when that happens, smile. Because now you're in the zone, the growth zone, the place where everyone else quits, but you stay. I'll never forget this one training run I did. I was prepping for the Badwater 135, middle of summer. Vegas heat beating down on me like a furnace. No music, no crew, just me, the road, and that sun trying to cook my damn skull. I started hallucinating around mile 90. My feet were wrecked. My legs felt like concrete slabs. My body screamed, "Stop!" But I didn't, because pain was the gatekeeper to who I wanted to be. It's the toll you pay to reach greatness. Every step I took, I was telling weakness to shut the hell up. I didn't walk, I dragged, I limped, I cursed at the road, and I kept going. Then the cramps kicked in. My calves twisted like they were trying to snap. I hit the ground, dust in my mouth, heat waves dancing off the asphalt. Cars passed by like I didn't exist. I was nobody, just another broken man alone in the desert. And that's when it hit me. Nobody's watching. Nobody's gonna clap for you out here. You wanna stop? Go ahead. Nobody will know, but you will know. That little voice in your head, that's the only audience that matters. And right then, I stood back up. 1 mile at a time, I finished that bastard. Pain taught me who the hell I was. Not the medals, not the interviews, pain. So many of you are scared of pain. You think it's something to avoid. That's your first mistake. Pain is the door. It's the price of admission. Want self-respect? Earn it in pain. Want discipline? Forge it in pain. Want to silence the doubt in your head? Drown it in pain. You can't get strong doing SAHT you already know how to do. You've got to go where you suck. You've got to get in the fire and stay there. People always say, I want to be better. Really? Then stop acting like growth comes easy. It don't. It comes from late nights, sore muscles, broken sleep, and broken egos. I've puked blood. I've cried in the dark where nobody could see me. I've doubted every damn decision I've ever made. And then I kept going, because pain is the fucking passport. You don't get to the other side without it. Pain is what turns tryhards into savages. It's the forge. You want to be forged? Then burn. You want the shortcut? You're already lost. There's no elevator to greatness. There's a staircase made of fire, failure, and fear. You climb that thing one step at a time, and each step hurts like hell. But when you reach the top, when you look back, you'll know that pain was the blessing, not the curse, because that pain gave you everything. So stop hiding from it, stop numbing it, stop running. You want to be hard? Go through something. Bleed for it, break for it, cry for it, and then keep going, because pain is the passport, and the only way out is through. Stay hard. I've been there, and I promise you that's where the beast wakes up. You need to be your best self when you feel your worst. That's the test. That's the game. Not when everything's perfect, when everything's fucked up. That's where champions are made. Victory isn't beating someone else. It's going the distance with yourself. When everything says quit and you whisper back, not today, and don't give me that I don't feel like it bullshit. If you don't care enough about yourself to show up for you, why should anyone else? Your purpose? It's not a race, it's not a title. It's you. Every damn day, you are the mission. So treat yourself like it. Wake up and attack the day like your life depends on it, because it does. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. Stay disciplined. When the world comes knocking, when death circles, when trauma slams through your door, you don't flinch. You don't fold. You take souls. You want a change? Then change. No one's coming. This is war. Mental war. Spiritual war. Life war. So lace up. Shut out the noise. Get in the fucking fight. Because no one's carrying the boats and no one's coming to save you. Stay hard.